Good evening, traders, and welcome to another StockX post-market recap where we share exactly what happened today, going over details, what happened in the mentorship room, how we did the good, bad, and the ugly, and pretty much being transparent with all you guys as well. We are a mentorship channel, so we're going to be doing this every day, every trading day, as much as we can to highlight the profitability and the consistency of the STX option pricing model. The option pricing model that I explain to you guys on a daily basis is like nothing that's out there right now. This model is highly accurate and definitely very consistent, that has been working. These market recaps I'm doing is a proof of concept to show you that definitely trading can be a viable business opportunity for anyone that is considering to learn how to trade and use it as a side hustle or a main source of income. So it all comes down to down to having the right coach, the right mentor that is going to be supporting you through your trading journey. So once again, we had another successful day, and we managed to definitely trade both sides of the market here. And if you look at the success in the room right here, we can go through the winner circle here and see that many members in the room did very well. So we had basically our SMCI swing that we decided to get out of which worked. We had NVDA puts, which went up to 50%, and we had called out these SPX 4600 calls as well. So no trade that we had was a bad trade for today. I just forgot to sell my 4600 call, and it was 50 cents off from me getting a fill during that time, but it still went up 60%. And my job here is to make sure that every trade that I provide at least provides 50 to 60% return, because as we know, when it comes to option trading or any sort of investments, everyone has a different degree of their risk tolerance. And mine on this one was a little bit higher. I was looking for a nice, basically, I was looking to sell it around 3. We didn't get there, so it was off by 50 cents. But I did tell my team that it was the best opportunity to do so. So in today, we see that the market had a lot of sideways chop here. Our first inflection point was 45.80. So if you're watching pre-market futures, you can pretty much see that the market struggled around that area for today. So it struggled around there early on, and then it managed to break up. What we did here in the mentorship room is we actually called out the trade ahead of time, the 45.60. So the way that I work is I make sure that everyone knows my intentions when I get into a trade as soon as possible. So you can see right here, 9:39, we mentioned that we placed an order to buy at 1.5. It got the fill at 10:05, and then it went around 60%. I never got a chance to sell those, but that's okay. At least, you know, we can show that the trade was good. We got in some swings, and we managed to sell our SMCI, which was a good sell at the time, since it was near the high of the day price. We had these NVIDIA 455 puts that we wanted to sell at around 5.5 bucks, but the market was showing a lot of chop, and NVIDIA had a hard time breaking one of my key inflection points, okay? And we basically rolled into a lot of trades moving forward. So members did very well based on the commentary in the room, and pretty much you can see here that $90,000 winner over here for one of the members, and a lot of people are definitely doing very well in this channel. And don't take my word for it. If you guys want to see for yourself, we do offer a 5-day trading trial where you can check this. And definitely, most people that check my trials, they end up signing up immediately, because the amount of information, consistency, and the accuracy of my option trading model is something that's never been seen there out in the market, and we definitely highlight that as well. So once this market went below our 45.80 inflection point, it started to show a little bit of chop. And for those people that are new in the channel, each level that I have in terms of this model has a specific meaning to it. Okay, so the market got below level 1 bullish, and during this time here, there was a lot of sideways action, a lot of inconsistency. And since the market was showing a lot of inconsistency, we had a lot of mentorship discussion in the room, sharing exactly the reason for the trade, why we get into it, and so forth, right? So you can see that there. We called that 4,600 call there, and we gave a lot of quizzes so that people know. So, like, for example, why did we not buy NVIDIA calls? Okay, so if we go to our overview of our model here, so NVIDIA, basically, before this happened, so beginning of the week, it managed to be at our level 2 bearish. Okay, so for those guys that are new, level 2 bearish confirms a trend, meaning that once a stock or option or anything that hits this inflection point, it's likely to trend lower, and any upside pops in the stock itself are temporary. So if you are playing calls and you decide to take it up, you want to make sure that you take the profit as soon as possible, because it's likely that it never holds. And going forward in all the market recaps, you see me talk about this a lot. Okay, level 1 represents the gatekeeping range, which pretty much, if the market trades within the level 1 bullish and bearish, means that the market's in chop range, or the stock, right? So we see that here, it hit the 50-day MA above this key level and went back down here. So that's where we got the puts around the 45, the 4, under 460, we got it. And it had a hard time breaking this, it's pretty much stopped near 454, but it had a hard time breaking below 458. So if we go back to our daily chart here, you can see that a lot of struggle to break through this level 2 bearish, which is right here, and that's where it pretty much burned there as well. Okay, so a lot of members know that we didn't get calls because it was in the chop range, level 2 bearish that we've seen here. LRCX is another stock that basically bounced off our estimated weekly low, which is at 609. It got to our 709 inflection point. Remember, since level 2 bearish was confirmed, the pop on this was temporary. It stopped at 709 and went back lower. It's possible that LRCX can see 690 if it stays below 690 here. Okay, sorry, 680 if it stays below 690. NVIDIA over here as well. So if it's likely that, or it's very possible that it can see 445 into tomorrow, as that is our estimated weekly low on this following stock here as well. Meta is now trading underneath our bearish inflection point. You can see that it's been holding that for some time. Possible that I can see 310 going forward. SMCI, so we sold this near our inflection point. We actually sold it at the best time of the day, getting the best gain out of this play. But so far, it's very possible you can see 245 into tomorrow going forward. Okay, now Tesla here, we played Tesla calls once it got in this chop range, but we didn't play moving forward because we knew that it's going into our chop bullish range. In order to confirm the upside trend, it needed to hit 250 at least once. So it rejected there, now back lower. So Tesla is in no man's land because it's currently trading between our level 1 bullish area that you guys see over here. Okay, now going into our tracker. So our tracker, I share this on a continuous basis as well. What you see right here on these open trades are the trades I'm currently swinging here. Okay, so as per my option pricing model, it did indicate that the market is the current situation in the market presents a good opportunity to swing puts. So we bought the Microsoft and NVIDIA roll-up puts that were pretty much trading pre-market overnight, and we took SPX as well because of that. So today we sold these SMCI puts that we had here, and we sold these NVIDIA puts as well. It went to my target around 5.5, but I decided to sell them only because the market was a little too chopped during that time. And I just wanted to make sure that I got out of that, because this right here was a relatively large position. And since I'm trading small because the market is very choppy, I didn't want to burn the entire week's gains off this play here. So that's more of an account management thing that I wanted to do because it's a quick trade. So these right here are what we're swinging, because we do see SPX looking very weak into tomorrow moving forward, and we make sure that we share this on a continuous basis as well. It's definitely a hard week, A lot of people out there struggled, but you know, the StockX room were very consistent on playing both sides of the market. And if you guys are interested in learning about how this can benefit you, feel free to message me, take a trial, and we let our information and trading analysis speak for itself. So once again, prediction is it's very possible, as per our model, that SPX is going to open 20 to 30 points lower. So let's see what happens tomorrow. We thank you guys for tuning in, and see you.